So I finished my Invisalign about 1 year ago, and while I am ultimately satisfied with the results, the overall experience left me feeling a little confused, unprepared, disgruntled. I just felt like I was left in the dark a little with the true investment of time and money, you know? If you are considering getting them for yourself or have gotten them and are straight up curious what the heck I'm talking about, let's get into all the things I wished I knew before getting Invisalign right now. Number 1, the actual treatment is longer than they tell you. You will have to wear your final trays for at least 2 months after the date they tell you you'll be finished. I'm talking all day, every day. And I'm being generous here. On average, it's more likely 4 to 6 months. And that's if you don't need a refinement stage, which a lot of people do. That could chalk up another few months. So if they tell you it'll take 12 months, there's a good chance you'll actually be wearing trays full time for at least 16 to 18 months. But you'll notice I gave 2 different numbers there. I said I only wore mine for 2 months after completion, yet I mentioned on average most people wear them for 4 to 6 months full time after treatment. So where did I get that number from? That leads me to the second thing I wish I knew before getting Invisalign. And that is, it seems to me there is a big difference between getting Invisalign at a dentist and an orthodontist. Now this is purely anecdotal, but I believe dentists are more focused on getting it done quick and on the aesthetics, where orthodontists go for a slower approach and focus more on your bite. I got mine at my dentist, and to be 100% honest with you, I didn't really enjoy the experience. Kind of felt like they just wanted the money, they rushed the process, told me what I wanted to hear, didn't really care about my complaints during the process, then told me it was great in the end. My wife, however, went through her ortho, and even though our teeth were at similar levels of crookedness, her treatment took 2 years versus my 10 months. And they really worked with her to ensure her bite was great. After my trays were done, my bite kind of sucked and didn't feel good. I'm just saying, the prices were similar, so depending on what your goals are, it's something to keep in mind. Number 3, going back to talking about the trays, I did not realize I would be wearing trays for the rest of my life. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's common sense, maybe most dentists tell people about it, but I just thought I would go through the process of having Invisalign, wear the annoying trays for a year or so, then that was that. I didn't consider wearing them every night for the rest of my life, and with that being said, the trays don't last forever. They will give you your final set of trays, but they will wear out. And what do you think happens when they wear out? Oh look, you need to buy replacements. And oh look, the price has gone up. I personally don't love wearing trays when I go to sleep. I do it about 4 or 5 nights a week. If I go longer than that without wearing them, I have to really chewy them hard, otherwise the trays get too tight. Number 4, you have to clean, clean, clean. When you wear the trays, you have to clean them all the time. It's so annoying. During the treatment, I was flossing and brushing after every meal, then cleaning the trays too. Now that I'm finished, I don't do as much cleaning as I did during the treatment, but I still have to clean the trays thoroughly every morning, which just adds minutes to my already busy morning. Boo-hoo, though, I know. It's a privilege to be able to have my teeth straightened, but still, it's annoying. It's just something I didn't realize. Number 5, a speedy treatment means tooth pain. I wanted to finish the treatment as fast as possible. So I was excited when my dentist told me it would only be 10 months. But what I didn't realize was that since my teeth would be moving so quickly, that would mean a lot of tooth pain. I changed my trays about every 10 days, and for the first 3 to 4 days after starting new trays, my teeth felt bruised all day. There's no way I could have bitten into an apple. Heck, even biting into a banana hurt. If you have a fast treatment plan, expect your teeth to hurt after starting new trays. Now, my wife did not have this problem since she had a much slower, gradual plan than I. So if you are doing the slow plan, you won't have to worry about this one. Talking about eating, for number 6, I thought for sure I was going to lose weight since every time you eat, you have to remove the trays, clean your teeth, clean your trays, etc. Nope. I didn't lose a single pound, and neither did my wife. I guess you compensate by eating more, knowing you won't be eating for hours. Maybe some people lost weight, but we didn't. Number 7, the headaches. So a few things happened to me after I started my Invisalign plan. I started getting headaches and I couldn't figure out why. Then like 6 months in, I had trouble swallowing too. What I think happened was I started clenching my teeth in the night since the trays make your jaw sit farther apart than they naturally would. So my masseter muscles were absolutely worn out from clenching all night. And the process left my head hurting a lot. Not only were my teeth sore for the first few days after a new set of trays, I had headaches too. And some people's faces change. Because of all the clenching, the masseter muscles become larger and can give some people a square jaw. I didn't really notice that myself, but a lot of the tiny muscles in my throat seemed to get tired from all that clenching, and it made more effort for me to swallow. That sucked. Number 8, stains that are between your teeth get revealed. This wasn't really a problem for me. However, my wife had a few turned in teeth, and as they straightened out, it became clear that they were stained. And you can't really get that out. She's tried whitening her teeth, and while it has helped a little, hasn't corrected it fully. They do suggest you whiten your teeth after treatment. I used that stuff for 1 day, and it made my teeth feel so sensitive I did not do it. I don't really care about that. I did want nice aesthetics of teeth straightening, but ultimately I did it for the health benefits. I will say it's so much easier to clean my teeth now. They are straight. It hurt flossing them before. Number 9. The process doesn't change the shape of your teeth or how you smile. My wife finished her Invisalign and she doesn't really love how her teeth look. She always comments that I have nicer shaped teeth. Now, to be fair, going back to the dentist versus ortho, my dentist was quick to apply IPR, which is interproximal reduction. It's basically shaving your teeth. I was concerned about losing enamel on my teeth, but before I had time to think, he shaved those babies down. It was extremely uncomfortable too, as you imagine shaving teeth would be. The ortho for my wife did not do IPR, so now she says her teeth are egg shape and she doesn't love them. Does IPR affect tooth longevity? I don't know. To me, it seems that it would, but what do I know? My dentist said it wouldn't. And number 10, some of the trays didn't fit along the way, and I literally had to cut and file them so they didn't shred my gums or hang off my teeth. My very first set of trays did not fit well. The back right of my top tray hung off my teeth like a loaded diaper. I called my dentist and he was like, "It's fine, keep chewing your chewy." I did that for 3 days until finally, after reading comments, I decided to take measures into my own hands. There I was after spending thousands of dollars cutting my trays with scissors, hoping I wasn't messing it all up because I couldn't handle the feeling of the ill-fitting trays on my first few days. If having trays for the first time in life wasn't already stressful enough, that was a rough week. It wasn't easy. But luckily my future trays did fit better. So do I regret doing it? I wouldn't say so. Although to be honest, if I had to do it again, I would probably go to an orthodontist instead of a dentist. I'm not knocking all the dentists out there, but let's be honest, orthos are specialists. It's what they do. Now, a quick bonus thing I'll mention, because I kind of did know of it before I got Invisalign, was that when you wear the trays, you do have a lisp, at least in the beginning. In my early videos, I had to enunciate so much, otherwise everything I said would sound like this. Just a friendly reminder in case you do decide to get them. And do I wish I got braces instead? No, not really. You would still need trays or a retainer at the end, and it would have been more distracting for me with my YouTube channel. I was able to record videos without anyone really noticing, so that was sweet. I mean, I wish I had metal braces when I was young to help with my bite, as I do have a bit of a crossbite now. And as I mentioned in my original Invisalign review, the trays weren't able to get my teeth 100% straight, more like 96%. That and the changing of my midline were a bit of a bummer. If you don't know what I'm talking about or haven't watched that video yet, please check it out here. Otherwise, if you want to watch another video but don't want to have to look inside my mouth, watch this video next. As always, thank you for watching, and an extra thank you if you can take a moment to like the video and subscribe if you haven't. It's the only way a small channel like mine can grow, so I really appreciate it. See you next time on The Sad Life.